Brad Forkey with Real Cap Group Property Management. Just wanted to shoot a video today on fair housing. It's a little pro tip on how to select tenants and how to keep yourself out of trouble with fair housing laws. New York State has just increased the laws and the penalties with fair housing, and we've always done it this way. Even back when I was a landlord, I always did it this way, just so there was never any problems. So the way we select tenants is in order, first come, first serve. So you come in, you fill out your application, you give us your deposit. Now, if you give us an application, no deposit, and number two gives us an application and a deposit, then he becomes number one. Number one becomes number two when they do give us the deposit, or whenever they give us the deposit, that's how they become, and that's the order they become. Once we get the deposit in the application, if we get 5 deposits, 5 applications today, we start running the applications. We'll run all of them, but we're gonna start with number one. Whoever number one is at that point, we're going to start with that. We're going to verify all their employment, their landlord references, everything, eviction, have they ever been evicted? We'll look at all the stuff we normally look at, and then we verify, are you qualified? If they do qualify, we don't even look at the rest of them. Even though we have the information, we don't look at the rest of them. We return their deposit. We tell them that somebody else already got it. We don't tell them if they're not approved, we tell them they're not approved. If we haven't really went through it, we just tell them somebody else already got it in the order they got it. And I'm sorry, but we don't have a property for you. Now, if we have another property that's similar, we'll still qualify them, and then we'll try to put them into that property. So if you're a landlord, say you're a licensed realtor, or you're a property manager, or you're just a real estate investor, I would suggest that you do it this way. Then you're never gonna run into any problems. Now, if you're an owner-occupant and you live in the property and you wanna rent it out, the rules are different for you. So you need to look into the rules for you. But anybody who's a professional, or anybody who's worried about lawsuits, I would do it this way. Fair housing, go in order, and I think you'll be happy with the results because if you do it this way, you're probably never going to run into any problems. And if you do, you can show how you do it. And if you've been doing it that way for years, like we have, you're going to be all right. Because we definitely select tenants on their qualifications. That's it. If you ever have any questions, give me a call. I'd love to answer them. Have a great day.